Hello, my name's James. This channel is just going to be about books. I used to be a person who didn't like to have a physical copy of a book. Call it being pragmatic, being practical, minimalist, whatever. I just didn't really want to have those. But then I started reading books that I had more of an emotional connection to,
Talking to you, Brandon Sanderson.
and just appreciated more. And then I started seeing all these other YouTube people that had these just beautiful bookshelves with all these amazing sets of their favorite books, and that inspired me to want to do that too. However, I don't have $1 million to do that, so instead I have an Amazon wish list, which is going to be the basis for this channel. It's going to be where I pull, that I pull from, for books that I'm going to review, or series that I'm going to review, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to start. So I'm just going to run through this list really fast. Probably going to mispronounce stuff too. Okay, so first one, there's this series. My wife actually, a friend recommended it, and then I picked up the books after. She didn't really like it. It's called The Illuminate Files, by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. A really cool series of books, especially especially people who really like more visual aids. So yeah, do you like picture books and you're 30 years old? Yeah, after my own heart. Maze Runner, also classic. Probably most people have read it. I want to share. I'll talk a little bit about that Maze Runner. So we're gonna get into a few of these things. I have a big thing for Juniper, for book covers by Juniper Books. I think they're just beautiful. I think it's amazing. It's great how they make a set come together, literally. So I've got a few of those. We've got the Hunger Games. We've got the Chronicles of Narnia. I have only read, I think, the first 5 of those. So maybe that will be something I do in the future. I don't know. I really like World War II books. Tattooist of Auschwitz. All Light We Cannot See is just a beautiful book. Beautiful story. Beneath the Scarlet Sky, straight up just broke my heart, but still a beautiful story. Victoria Schwab is somebody who she's got this series called I don't know what the actual series is called, but it's definitely in the YA category, but very engaging, very entertaining. I really enjoyed them. I definitely recommend them. And then also, Victoria Schwab, or I guess V.E. Schwab. Maybe they're different. I don't know. Are they different? Is V.E. Schwab the same person as Victoria Schwab? Weird. Let's find out. V.E. is the name of Victoria Schwab with her adult books. And then okay. Yeah, here we go. There we go. All right. Learn a new thing every day. Okay, so then this book, Vicious, by V.E. Schwab, one of the most engaging and unique books and takes on supernatural powers and magic that I've read. I think it's a very well done book. And then we get into some classics here. Our Town. I just read To Kill a Mockingbird like within the last 2 years. I know that most people, it's like to get through 5th grade, you have to read To Kill a Mockingbird. I guess my school didn't do that. Got another Juniper book set. I do have one problem with the fact that the owl is a barn owl and not a snowy owl. I do like Harry Potter. I like it. The Magic Strings of Frankie Presto. If you love music, if you have performed music in a choir or a band or anything, or just if you love music, read this book. I also highly recommend the audiobook recording. The performance is fantastic. Book about World War II, Boys in the Boat, or I guess it's pre-World War II, but still historical. Unbroken, same thing. Unbroken, I didn't even think that, it took me a while to, I had to double check that it was a true story because of how unbelievable Louis Zamperini's life was. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Andy Weir. I know he has more books than just these two, but these are the two of his that I have read. They're probably, I would guess, is probably his most popular ones. Project Hail Mary just came out earlier this year, and The Martian came out. I don't know exactly when. Ready Player One, super fun. Dan Brown, he for a long time was my favorite author. Ender's Game and Ender's Shadow are two of those two books just complement one another so perfectly. And Ender's Game, as I think one of the few books that I have read twice. These books, the I need to figure it out. Raya. Here we go. Thanks for asking. You should know I had known that the series would have been published and would be popular. I would have picked a better word. How about that? So here's how it goes. There are 3 syllables. Raya. All right. Raya. Okay, we got that. Here we go. A classic Dune. One of my friends has this book, has this particular edition of the book, and it's beautiful. Red Rising, another Juniper book, covers, but that trilogy was just amazing. I highly recommend it. Haven't read the second trilogy or whatever that happens after the initial one. There's a part of me that is hesitant to. I've heard mixed reviews, and so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. This is where it gets real. I have a serious thing for Brandon Sanderson. I love his books. I love the Cosmere. I love the stories, but oh my goodness. It's like he reads my soul. It's like he reads my soul. Just all the Brandon Sanderson stuff. Just the Mistborn trilogy. I have not read the Wax and Wane series, mostly because right now I'm just focusing on getting the Cosmere all squared away. Arcanum Unbounded, Warbreaker is an amazing standalone, but yeah, man. And then we've got the Stormlight Archive. Discuss that another time. So yeah, that's the list, and this is kind of what I'm gonna pull from as we go through here. Let's switch over back to the whole screen. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry that this video is long. My goal is that in the future I don't have really long videos. I don't want them to be long because I know for me, when I look at books or when I look at people at booktubers that they've published something or they've posted a new video and it says that it's like 12 minutes long, I'm like, geez, I don't have time for that. But then of course I still watch it anyway, so they're still getting it. So thank you very much. From my closet, happy reading.